All right, welcome back. How many of you guys know who Columbus Short is? Columbus Shorts. That's his name, Columbus Short. You guys know who that is? He's an American actor. He's a very good actor too. I think his biggest gig ever was probably The Scandal. If you know who Columbus Short is, tell me in the chat. If you're brand new here, you want to subscribe so you can chat with us, by the way. All right. So we're talking about Columbus Short. He made some statement. He's been dragged, but you guys know who that is? Hit the like button. Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you for that, Bagavad. Hit the like button. Please don't do me like that. Yeah, I'm looking at only 2 likes, but let me refresh. Hit the like button. Don't play me like that. Have you want me to shut down the show? Let's see how many we got. This thing used to count automatically, but don't do me like that. Hit the like button. Thank you. Fatono, Mary Fatono has become a member. Wow. You know what? We have to celebrate that. Before we continue, we have to celebrate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's celebrate. I'll be right back. Thank you so much. That's how you become a sponsor. Simply join as a member on the platform. Use the join button. You become a sponsor. You help me continue to move the mission, the evangelism, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. So yeah, we're talking about Columbus Short. Columbus Short is an American actor. I think I know him also from where do I know him from? I think it was some of those teenage movies from back in the days. He was part of those teenage movies. So he's an American actor. He's also known as a choreographer. He apparently choreographed Britney Spears, some of Britney Spears' work. I didn't know that. He's 41 years old. Yeah, it's a 41-year-old man. Let me show you what we're talking about so you guys can see clearly for yourself. Let's see. This is Columbus Short right here. This guy. Can you guys see clearly? That's Columbus Short. Right? So he had some opinions. I don't know if it's opinion. I don't know if he was telling a history. I don't know what he was doing really. But some of this, man, Jesus Christ, they're everywhere. Wait till another one. 10 pounds super sticker. Thank you so much. Let's hit the like button. We're still seeing 4 likes. I don't know, maybe it's not recording. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. It's a lot. Jesus, I'm getting rich. Jesus, help me. More people. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. That goes a long way. All right, so this is Columbus Short right here. All right, and let me play this video. I guess he was running his mouth. I don't know. Let's hear it. I want to know what you guys think about what he said. Let's go.
The difference between being with a woman, because Columbus has a beautiful wife. She's Armenian. She's freaking gorgeous, drop dead, and sweet, pure energy as well. And so I just want to know, like, what is the difference between being with Black women and being with? I'm putting you on a serious blast right now, and I know it's gonna be crazy. Do you feel like in the media today there's a lot of demasculating of Black men?
Absolutely. Okay. We're gonna get there. I'm going. We're jumping my time machine. We're about to jump in the DeLorean and gun it to 88. Okay. So we just went through 1886. Now we're in 1921 or 1916. Where you're seeing these people move. Then let's get to the 50s, where the 60s, the 70s, where now crack is brought in. How many Black men in New York, from Oakland to New York and everywhere in between, men were not in the home. So now,
what is the difference between being with a woman? Because Columbus has a beautiful.
He's telling us the difference between dating a Black woman and a white woman. I guess. Let's keep going. All right. Gentlemen, these are if you, especially if you're a public figure, these are the kind of questions you say. What do you mean? Listen, every experience is different, right? You know, you're diplomatic, right? You don't answer that question the way it's running through your mind, especially if you're a lame person. Let's continue.
How we come to the 2000s, and these women are black women were raised by single mothers, absentee fathers that are either incarcerated, dead, or just gone.
Talk about
That their mama said, you don't need no man. You can do it by yourself. So that energy
Woo, this is giving me
comes in.
chills.
That energy comes into the home. They're not, what you talking about? Unless you giving me this, doing that. There's no respect of the man, the black man, in that by black women. And I'm not, black women, do not be mad at me.
They're gonna be
Because
mad. Trust
I'm
me.
not talking about all of
It's
y'all.
too late.
I'm saying
They're
but
gonna be
there's
mad.
there's a majority of you guys
No,
that
it's too late.
that was raised without a father,
Now-
so you have no respect for that. So what's the difference?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let me say this really quick because I know my fan base and I know these people,
Ooh, I'm gonna
and
get
they're
in
gonna
trouble.
drag
How we come to the 2000s, and these women
All right, let's go to the next
are
slide.
black women.
the f- out of
I'm
you
down.
and me.
I'm down.
And me.
I've already been dragged.
So I'm gonna say
used
this
to it.
though. I'm gonna say this though, because this
Oh,
is what
Lord,
they'll say.
I'm about to get dragged.
No, you're not. But you will. On my platform, I don't know if you see them comments, boy. But let me say this though. I get dragged every day. It's okay. Now, what I will say is they're about to tell me I'm trying to be white because my hair is blonde in a minute. So, but I'm gonna say this because this is what the black woman will say. Don't you blame the man though for being an absent father? They made black women this way. That's what they're gonna say. So I want you to answer
Let me talk
that.
about it being a man. I'm gonna answer all your questions.
Okay.
So let me talk about being a man. Our men, black men, find ourselves in being able to provide and being able to protect. When we are denied the ability to provide, we feel less than. When we are denied the ability to protect, do you know what they used to do? They used to make families. We're gonna go deep. Take the man and have him being violated in front of the wife, the kids.
No, he didn't tell
by
us yet.
another
No.
man, and then thrown back into the family. And what is that woman? If you can't protect yourself from them men, how are we supposed to trust you how to protect us? So that started this. Now let's get to it. What is it about? There's cultural things. You're Persian.
Yeah.
So that Persian side, that Armenian side, that Mexican side, that Asian, Korean, Japanese, that other side is where, culturally, those women were not, those women were taught to hold down.
And be very subservient and submissive to their
But
men.
it's more than subservience. It's don't get it twisted. I know you know how to cuss the thorough man, cuss a man out thoroughly, but as soon as you cussing him, take the man. You still making dinner, you still washing his clothes, you still cleaning
Washing
the house.
dinner.
You're not doing that
clothes.
with, this is my job. That's just what you were trained to do. And I think that kind of training, how you want to ride in a Bugatti, how you want to go on a yacht, but you don't know how to wash your own clothes. You don't know how to vacuum. You don't know how to you don't know how to cook, girl. You don't even know how to cook. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
Let him
that's all
finish.
black women.
Let him finish.
I'm just saying let's get down to it.
Scared
Ooh, I'm in trouble.
We are about to be in trouble.
You still making dinner, you still washing his clothes, you still cleaning the house. And you're not doing that with, this is my job. That's just what
I'm repeating
were
that
trained to
slide.
do. And I think that kind of training, how you want to ride in a Bugatti, how you want to go on a yacht, but you don't know how to wash your own clothes. You don't know how to vacuum. You don't know how to you don't know how to cook, girl. You don't even know how to cook. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's all black women. I'm just saying let's get down to it. Ooh, I'm in trouble.
Too late.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, who gonna put the money on your books? I put the money on. No, you can
Who
go to
gonna
jail.
check you,
You're
boo?
like, just motherfucker for you. So it's
Okay.
a different
Ooh.
energy. It's not like
Okay.
maybe, okay, thank you for your criticism. Thank you for your honest, constructive
Yeah.
criticism. And we can get it better. Or cook it for yourself.
Yeah.
You want a cup of noodles? You want some ramen? Somebody else come cook the ramen you want. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, who gonna put the money on your books? I'll put the money on. No, you can go to jail. Take your black ass motherfucker for you. So have some. It's
Okay.
a different energy.
It's a different energy. Oh my Colette ni. Wait, let me I'm coming. Oh more. Wait, I just want to hear. I want to read you guys. I want to see what you guys think first. Okay, there's another video. I want to see what you guys think. But what do you think happened after all of that? What do you think happened? Did he say? Let me ask you like this: what did he say exactly that was wrong, ladies? What did he say that was wrong? Did he say anything wrong? It's okay. I know I'm a man. Just tell me. The men are listening. They want to learn. What exactly did he say that was wrong? Right? So he finally told us. He said the energy is different. But there was a lot that was said before he said it. Right? We're not dealing with that today, though. Don't tell them that, though. Hey? There's trauma. It's traumatic. It's a traumatic experience. They are still dealing with that. Obviously, remember, even the way I teach men here, if you're complaining about it, it's a thing. It's something that needs to be addressed, right? We can't just say it doesn't exist. It's how whoever is on the receiving end of it, how do they feel? You have to acknowledge it, right? Chidima says, I'm looking his personal life section on Wikipedia. It ain't pretty. And if those were all with his preferences, these men are in so much denial. Shake my head. He has history of DV and stuff like that. He's been arrested a few times. I think something related to that. So maybe he's speaking from a place of experience. Not necessarily exonerating himself, just saying it as what it is, right? But I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. That's why I'm covering it. Suddenly, I think I'm getting a brain fog. I find his thought process hard to follow. Sorry, D. D, you're in the UK. You might not be able to relate all the way. Yeah, who's going to check me, boo? Right, Cherie, right? You're going to check him? Okay, I'm listening. I'm here. I'm sure his ass was dragged to filth. I'll show you something in a second. No need. They can have all the legal issues that come with their preferences. Oh, Lobaton. Sign language. Hey, baby. Good to see you, baby. His bumbleclat ass was dragged for sure. All right. So he's apologized. I'm going to play his apology video in a second. I want to see. Already, you guys are not telling me exactly what he said wrong. And that's one of the problems here. That's part of the problem. Can you tell us what he said that was wrong? Can you do us that favor? Right? He might be right about the energy, but it goes both ways. Okay. But what did he say that was wrong? But Ola, you're always saying it's not about right and wrong. Why are you asking for wrong? I know, right? Confusion. But we're going to talk about it. Hit the like button. Thank you. Hit the like button. Let me see if we get some likes up real quick here. So I'll be patient. I'm typing. Okay. I'll relax. I will drink water. Let's see here. Let me close this. All right. We got that going. All right. So what did he say that was wrong? Chinye, you're taking too long. So this is what I'm going to say. Okay, I found it. The remnants of slavery is definitely have residual issues in the current African American society. However, I'm waiting for it. He didn't give any specific examples to buttress his opinions and example. Thank you, Chidima, for picking that up. You know me way too well, right? What we're just going to talk about, the energy is different. Yeah, just because you said it's not enough that I need to get this up to 20 likes at least. Thank you. Hit the like button. It's not enough that you said not all black women. Once you have to say that, you're probably already inside of, you know what? Yeah, it's probably already too late. But let's look at some of the chat. Let's see what the chat, not the chat, I'll come back to the chat. The comments under that actual post, I'm going to read some of them. Somebody said, I really wish. Okay, so the actual caption on the shade room says, many people have been sharing their thoughts about Columbus Short's latest interview, where he shares his thoughts on being with black women as opposed to women from other races, and why he feels like black men may feel demasculated. Is it demasculated? Is that the right word? I thought it was emasculated. Anyway, that's okay. Either way, let's keep going. Wealth Financial Flower says, I really wish some black men would just get therapy for their mother issues as opposed to projecting their ODTs on all black women. You hear English? And FYI, if black women are so damaged, you were raised in the same household, what does that make you? That's sign language. That's sign language. That's shaming and insulting. Anyway, the next one says, a non-black woman asking these questions are weird. Another angle. Let's keep going. Another person said, some of y'all missed the part where he said, some. Listen. The some stuff, it doesn't matter. Okay, social intelligence class now. When you do say some, it's too late. By the way, it really doesn't matter. They're reading your energy. They're looking at your history, the way you conduct yourself in society. There's probably some consistency in your rhetoric in general, right? So you're not going to get away with some dragging just because you said some, by the way. Just FYI, okay? Special Ina, shout out to Special Ina, says he generalized far too much. All of it is generalization, and that's bad, you know? It doesn't create good results. You will come back and have to apologize. And that's what happened. Slavery has done a number on their mindset. It's a lot to unpack, yes. Exactly. The master wife VJJ is beta syndrome. The master's wife VJJ is Jesus. Hey. See how many they collect for this chat. Jesus. Black men. These are the issues. Chia says, so this is the issue. In current day America, where the men are not present, they have to exude the masculine energy to survive. Black men need to start changing their mindset, work on their trauma. See, I like the angle of work on the trauma because nobody is saying there's no trauma. But you got to work on it, you know? You can't just keep talking about it. What we find in this street, women included, is we're very good at spelling out what the problems are, but we rarely ever want to do the work. And I understand, you know. Even myself, I finally got the courage and some energy to call my doctor today. You guys know I was away for a while, so before that I was already due. So today I was like, you know what? So in the same way, when it comes to mental health, right? When it comes to some deeply rooted trauma, we struggle, especially men. I'm being honest with you, especially men, to seek the help that we need, you know. But let me see here. Somebody said, some of y'all missed the part where he said some. If you are in a good relationship and came from a two-parent household, as a black woman, he's not talking to you. Well, there's a reason why they can relate. You ever thought about that? That's part of your social intelligence, right? Now, the people listening to it, it can also be social intelligence to not make it about themselves. But it's also, if you're talking on the public platform and you think you're going to get away by just saying some, no. They can just keep in mind, it's okay to say some, just keep in mind that people can read your energy and they know if you really mean 100%. If you're just talking about your own personal, like if it's personal for you, they can tell, okay? He did not say all black women. He's specifically talking to a specific group. What group? Black women. The question they asked him was about black versus other race. Brain. He's just giving his reasoning to why some black men go outside their race, okay? So, ladies, I don't know if it matters to you, if it doesn't matter to you. I guess this person also has a point. But honestly, personally, I don't like to speak to stuff that I'm not involved in. You know, it's just something I found interesting because you guys, a lot of you are raised outside of Nigeria. You're going to encounter these people that are in your dating pool, right? So this might be some of the stuff you have to deal with. All right, this is so sometimes they might attack you from some angle and you don't understand it, just know that it's deep. Okay, this is also his personal opinion. He does not speak for all black men. He is just answering a question the best way he can. Have a good day. Okay, let me answer that with this real quick. Not so easy, Tiger. Easy. Not that simple. Not so easy. No?
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap, okay? This is his outlook on black women. Stop the cap. Thank you. Let this be the we are sick of this conversation button. Wahala. Somebody says check notes. Sees his mugshot for domestic abuse. Check notes again. Sees the interviewer is not black. Let's wrap this up, yo. That's not nice. Can you focus on the conversation? Thank you. Somebody said the obsession with black women should be studied. Why? I love black women. What do you mean? Anyway, this person said when non-black women ask this type of question, cringing. That person looked black to me. They're at least mixed with black, right? Is it me? Do you know who that person was? The person that was doing the interview, right? I bet they are not accepted. She's Persian. I know they said that, but I don't know how this stuff works. Let me just shut up. Educate me in the chats, in the comment. Thank you. Educate me. Thank you. Why did she ask him that? I swear, black women live rent-free in everyone's mind. It's given obsessed. Somebody said, I'm a sadist. In pure honesty, this is not energy I get from black women at all. That sounds like a black man talking. Let me see. Shout out to Tony Baker. Okay, some people have done the work. I be feeling respected, valued, and needed from the black women I step into those spaces with. That's the energy. And this is from women of various income status. That's just my experience, though. It's not just your experience, boy. There's something about you that keeps attracting those type of women, regardless of what race. Shout out to you. A man who beat women opinion is not valid. Wahala. I didn't say that. That's what they said. I think it's in the news too. Somebody say it's her. She knew what she was doing. Y'all cussing, but please don't forget to light her ass up too. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, so black women are the only women raised by single mothers? Never knew that. No, but it goes back to when he said men were violated in front of their women, and it's deep, right? It's very deep, and we cannot invalidate that as well. Why is it always black women versus everyone else? That's crazy. That's wild. Anyway, somebody said, as someone who is married to a black woman, this is not the case at all, and I stand 10 toes down on that. Black women, you are loved. You can be independent and in your soft girl era at the same damn time. Shout out to the Mrs. Brittany Lynn. What the hell is that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let me come to the chat now. We're covering all of this so you can know the mindset of certain people in the dating scenes. So when you encounter them, if you keep encountering the same type of people, you probably need some work. But I just wanted to put that out there. Who is Tony Baker? I think I mentioned something about Tony Baker. Oh, okay, he's a comedian. Oh, okay, he's a comedian. Thank you. The person I just read the comment, right? Oh, is she Persian? I didn't look at her well then. Yeah, I thought she was black here. The moment he raised putting money on the books, prison talk, it gave whiffs of personal and family trauma. It's extremely personal. I know they tend to be the loudest on the internet, so it starts to make you feel like this is societal issue. No, it is not. No,
Stop the cap.
At the very minimum, the way to fix it is to make it personal. If it's that much of a concern to you, work on yourself. Work on yourself. That's my thing. If you want to date other races, don't talk down on black women. If you have to talk down on a race to date your preference, it's not a matter of preference, it's personal. It's deeply rooted problem, a personal problem. Man or woman. He didn't only generalize against black women, he generalized in favor of every other race of women. And then he said, oh, because I said some, you're supposed to just accept it. Anyway, let's be fair to him. He did actually offer some kind of apology, so let's play that.
Address something this morning. I woke up to a lot of comments about a podcast I did last Friday, and I realized that I seriously offended my black women in a way that was not intended. I think that clip was taken out of context. I know that was clickbait because the full answer to the question, which was, why are black men dating outside of their race, marrying outside of their race? And my answer was lengthy, but that clip was sizzling, I guess, and should have been smarter in not falling into those traps. But the real answer was I was talking about the new generation and social media and the entitlement and how, being raised by a single black woman, as millions of us others were and have been, the absentee father, the absence of a father in a home, forced black moms to dress something this morning. I woke up to their young women and their young men, be independent. You don't need a man. Do it, you could do it on your own, which then, as us being grown now, black men only knowing how to provide.
We go explain, because no evidence.
I was muted. How long was I muted for? Anyway, let me see. That's why I have monitors. Thank God. D say you explain tired. I'll play it again.
We go explain, because no evidence.
He will explain tired for real. For real. He will explain tired. If they ask you such a question, especially if you're a public figure or somebody who is occupying a position that people respect, the way you answer that question is to make it personal. It's okay. The problem is when you try to pretend like this is some societal issue, and then people can tell that it's personal. That's where the problem comes in. So for example, if you're dating a person of other race and somebody asks you that question, say, I don't know other people's reason, right? Yes, I'm teaching you how to talk, by the way. Don't tell me, how are you going to teach us how to talk? I'm teaching you how to talk. That's precisely what I'm doing. How are you going to, I don't know why other people date, but that's just where I found love. Make it personal. That's how to answer that question. It's short, brief, simple. The more you talk, the lengthier your answer is, the more you're going to tell on yourself. And by the way, there's no evidence.
We go explain, because no evidence.
You will tell on yourself, right? And then you come back and then you do more shalaye, and then your reputation is your reputation. This young man has a certain type of reputation and he's consistent. That's what is going on here. And that's what happens when you don't work on yourself. You keep creating the same results over and over and over and over again, right? You keep making the same mistake. The best apology is change behavior and of course some consistency, right? Let me keep going.
Provide and protect, and when that's removed, kind of finding our space and what that means for us. It was deeper than that answer, and I am truly sorry if that offended anybody. I wish it was taken in context, but my opinion is not always necessary.
Your opinion ain't always necessary. Can you at least forgive him for that? That's actually very, very true. My opinion is not always necessary, unless I'm on this platform, of course, right? But it's not everything you have to give an opinion about. If you guys noticed earlier on, once you start getting into too much African American talk, I don't feel like I've earned the right I don't think I will ever earn the right to go too deep into that. Even at that, if I say 1-2 sentences, I can easily offend people. That's just how it works. That's just how it works. It's respect, right? But that's not just a matter of race. It's like in everything. Like there's certain things that you don't really have to speak to, and you might say, "But that's what's killing this world." No, it's not. It's not. Your lack of social intelligence is what's killing this world. So sorry, yo. Before you continue, just collect this one first.
Sorry, yo.
So I see this. I know those guys. They are podcast. I can almost predict what they're about to say, but I'm gonna wait. You see that? I'm gonna wait and read it. They said, interestingly, I recall a recent video posted by the Shade Room and other blogs featuring a black woman speaking negatively about dating black men. Somebody was asking me earlier on about competition in marriage and relationship. This is an example of it. I always give examples of it. I'll try to do a video about it, right? This is an example of a black man or black men competing with women. It just happened right now. I told you I could predict what will come from this podcast, and they exactly just did it. This is why they struggle in their relationships, okay? They keep making themselves equal to women. And then they wonder why they're not attracting respect from women. Let's keep going. I recall a recent video posted by the Shade Room and the other blogs featuring a black woman speaking negatively about dating black men and expressing the preference for non-black men. Okay, the comments were overwhelmingly filled with praise. I've realized that black women seem to want the freedom to criticize and belittle black men, but aim to silence black men the moment they express any opinion or criticism. Yeah, stop the cap. You're talking about something else entirely. You're talking about a personal experience.
Stop the cap.
You're not able to attract women who can respect you. That's really what it comes down to. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, yo. Sorry. As a matter of fact, collect this one along.
Sorry, yo.
It's not about being wrong, right? What they said, for the most part, is usually 100% correct. But you have to go behind the scenes. Why are you engaged in this manner, in this type of conversation, right? So, again, that woman who asked was not a black person, right? So, the people that are responding this way, that are dragging him, are they correct? No, it's not about right and wrong. It's about just too many things are out of order. Stop comparing yourself to the women. Maybe that's more of the issues. It's not just African American. All my African brothers are doing the same thing because they're in a space where women have options now and they don't know exactly what to do with that. It's quite confusing. I get it. But I will keep holding you accountable until you go back to the table and check yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's value in engaging these people and you can't keep complaining. That goes to us as individuals, not man or woman, as an individual. If you're complaining, you can do something about it. That's what that means. And it's personal. Stop capping that this is some kind of society level thing. No, you tend to attract conversations that aligns with your bias. That's what it is, okay? Because you can't tell me that you don't know there are healthier conversations going on. You're capping big time, regardless of what gender you're in. Let's see. It can be your preference if you continue to date people race outside your race. You like what you like, and there's no judgment on that. Exactly. Just make it personal. There's no judgment on that, right? Answer the question. The question should be brief. If it's too long, you're probably trying to hide behind something else. I find that people just use the word funny. All I say is I have dated both races and surprised with how controversial these relationships still are. Yeah. Anyway, what are your thoughts? If you're watching this as a replay later on, what are your thoughts? I would like to know your thoughts around this because I could be off. Educate me, all right? Or maybe you agree, or maybe there's some nuances that I missed. I would love to hear that. And hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. I'll be right back. We offer evidence-based relationship and marriage resources and coaching to help you navigate the difficult times.
Don't just wing it. Learn the principles that work.
Download our 2 free books and book your complimentary coaching session now at manofprestige.com.